Hi, this is Mike at Wood Stove and Fireplace Glass, and today I was just going to show you when your glass is broken, how to take it out of your wood stove and replace it with a new piece of glass. And usually there's some sort of clip or retainer that's holding that glass in place. Basically you just want to take that out, take those clips off. A good tip for taking that out if it's kind of bound up, you can use a penetrating oil you can put on that screw that helps loosen it up. And also you can take one of those little blue butane torches and heat the door itself up, not the screw. That'll help expand it and make it a little bit easier to come out. But a lot of times it'll be real corroded. I'll take a wire brush and I'll scrape that out and then wire brush it really well just to clean that up, just so there's no debris in there when you go to put the new glass in there. And then when you get your new glass, it's going to come to you like this. So when you get the glass, you'll have this, and then you'll have a gasket that goes around that glass. It's got a sticky tape on one side, so you're going to peel that tape off like this, and you'll put it right on the center of the edge of the glass. Then you just fold it over both sides so you have like a U shape around the edge of the glass. Okay, so once you have that all done, that's basically what you're going to end up with. Generally we'll send you more gasket than you need, and I'll show you what you can do with that extra gasket when you're done. But basically you've got it completed and you're going to set it back inside the frame. And then it's just a matter of putting the clips back in. It's just making sure you just put them in about finger tight. By that I mean just till you start to get resistance. The glass itself is made not to expand and contract. That's why it can handle those higher temperatures up to 1400 degrees. But the stove, the metal part of it, is moving around all over the place. Now on some stoves, you can see how this clip is on top of this gasket. On some stoves, that clip will actually be bigger and will be hitting the glass itself. That's when I'll generally take a little piece of that extra gasket, cut it off and put it underneath that clip. So the clip is on the gasket itself, not metal to glass. So basically your glass is all done and installed in the wood stove. But what you really need to know is what type of glass was in that. Now if it's a wood stove, meaning it's airtight, when you shut the doors, it usually has a gasket. Those burn at a higher temperature. So you will need a glass that's good up to about 1400 degrees, which they call ceramic glass. The easiest way to tell is when your old glass broke, if it broke in bigger chunks like this, that's going to be a ceramic glass. And it's also slightly amber in color. You see through it just fine. They call it clear, but it's slightly amber. If you hold it up to a piece of clear glass, you can see the difference. But when temperature breaks, that spiderweb design is typically what you end up with. This glass is only good up to about 400 degrees. So that's basically it, installing your glass. If you have more questions, just give us a call. The number's down at the bottom of the screen, or send us an email. We're always there to help you. We're pretty much experts in this. I mean, if you know what brand and model you have, we're usually able to help you out. If not, worst comes to worst, if it's just a rectangle, it's easy to cut and we send it out the same day. If it's got a pattern to it, like an arch top, like this does, with an arch top pattern, if we don't have that pattern, we need you to send us a pattern. So a lot of times people will just take their broken glass, put it together like a puzzle, trace around it and send that to us. If you got any questions, give us a holler.